Hi, my name is Angel. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I've been running for about 4 years now. Originally started in the pandemic, during the pandemic, and for me it's been a journey of healing.
And healing from what? If you don't mind me asking.
Healing from divorce and healing from the pandemic. It was a really dark time, and I used the running as an outlet to take care of myself and to find myself again.
So was it something that you just like went outside and started running, or did you start walking first? Was it a process? How did that happen?
Definitely a process. During COVID, I was in the house a lot, as all of us were, and I started on the treadmill, really slow at first. I lived near a lot of green space, so as the sort of the social distancing and all of the sort of framework of how we were to exist after the pandemic eased up, I started going out more, and then I discovered a local run crew in my neighborhood.
What's the name of it?
The Pioneers.
Okay.
Pioneers Run Crew. Shout out to them. Absolutely.
What do you love about your run crew?
It's very diverse, and their mission is to find people that look like me and get them into running and to really meet them where they're at. So for me, running a marathon was not anything I ever imagined, but as I started to build up my base and kind of ease into running and realize that it was more of me setting my own personal goals, I started to look into running marathons.
So how many have you
so this will be my third.
So when you say your third marathon, tell me, like, break down like what kind of marathons, or was it the New York City Marathon or like the Boston Marathon? Get into detail.
Yeah, so this is my second major. I ran Chicago, and then my third marathon was a local race that my run crew put on called 26 True.
Wow.
And so I mentioned I'm from Boston, and the Boston Marathon is one of the more elite and really hard to get into, not as inclusive.
Yes.
So our run crew decided to have a marathon that actually runs through the city of Boston.
Beautiful.
That's more catered to people that look like me.
So I started getting into running after a bad breakup.
Yeah, same.
I
can relate.
And, you know, we're back together. So
Okay, well, that's a success story.
It is. And we're better than ever, thank God.
Okay.
Like, so whatever that was. But
hallelujah.
But in that time, in that interim, I got to get outside. I got to process this, because it was like one of the hardest heartbreaks I'd ever experienced, especially as an adult in my 40s. I'm like, I haven't felt this since undergrad or whatever.
Absolutely.
So then I thought I could do the New York City Marathon. I was like, I could start training for it. And then I did like a 10K, and I was like, nope.
Wow.
Nope, I'm not ready. It was very much a truth.
I hear you,
So can you talk about some of those milestones and those truths that you have encountered through your experience in running?
Yeah, so a marathon is no joke. Like, this is not easy, but it is possible. And I know for me, I didn't know that I had it in me, but as I started running, I started building trust in my body.
Okay.
And, you know, one of the things that people in my crew say is you can do hard things. Like, we can really do hard things, and this is no joke. Like, I've heard New York is very difficult, and some people would say it's probably more challenging than Boston, that has heartbreak in the hills.
Yeah.
So for me, I just show up and I show out. I know I'm definitely not the fastest person on the course, and I love being a back of the packer, in fact.
Okay.
And that allows me.
Is that like back of the packer is like?
I'm wave 5.
Okay.
I don't start until 11:30. I'm likely not going to be the last one across the finish line, but I'll be pulling up the rear.
But you'll still be putting in the work.
Yeah, and for me, it's just about setting my own personal goal and achieving it. I'm not interested in PRing. I'm not interested in besting the last time
What's
I
a
raced.
PRing?
So that means your personal record.
When you say PRing, I'm like, you mean you don't want to do interviews after the race?
That too, right? Because I'm in marketing and communication, so I know what that PR means.
Gotcha.
But yeah, usually PRs, and you'll hear that a lot in the running world, is people who are trying to best their last time.
Okay.
So if you hit a PR in the marathon, that means you ran really fast.
Okay.
And you ran faster than the last time you did it.
I like this. Can we talk about the language of running?
Sure.
So like, what are some of the things that people should know, like PRing and pacing, and you said something about coming up the back?
Yes.
Give me all the slang or the lingo that goes along with this stuff.
Well, PRing, as I just explained, is a very popular term. Pace is important, but I guess that depends on who you ask. I pay attention to my pace, but I don't let it kind of consume me.
Okay.
Back of the pack is sort of like the folks that are in the back.
Yep.
Traditionally, they're not the front runners. Sweepers are the people, if you're running a race, they'll be at the end.
Okay.
And it sounds crazy, right? Like they're sweeping you along, but they're really there to help support you.
Okay.
And give you that extra bit of encouragement that you might need when you have to dig really deep. So those are some of the terms.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And let's have two questions.
Absolutely.
One, what are you expecting as far as like tomorrow's run? Like, what have you been preparing for? Like, I gotta keep an eye out for this from your research and that kind of thing. Now, hold the mic up just a little bit.
Sure. Tomorrow, I have no expectations. I've heard that the New York City Marathon is really, really like incredible. The spectators come out and they cheer you on. I love Brooklyn, so I'm excited to run through that borough in particular. And I've heard that most of the race is running through Brooklyn.
When I used to live in Brooklyn, I would stand on the steps and watch the runners like, you go, you know, like cheer them on. Yeah.
And so because I'm familiar with Brooklyn, I'm looking forward to running by a lot of the streets that I like to hang out on. But really for me tomorrow, it's about just showing up and doing my best. My daughter is joining me, and this is the first time that she gets to see me run.
How old is she?
So she's 23.
Okay, so y'all run together?
She does not run with me, friend. I've been trying. I even tried to get her to come today. She's like, too many people.
Yeah.
But
I'm the same way.
I'm hoping that when she sees me tomorrow, it might give her
the battery in her back.
A little encouragement that it's possible.
So my last question is, what have you learned from this running experience? What has been that standout lesson where you're like, thank God I got this from that?
Wow, that's a really good question. I think for me, I've learned that I am strong and I am capable of doing every and anything that I put myself and my heart to. So I just know that challenges like this keep informing me that I am her. I am that girl.
You are. Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Yes.
So Angel, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And what's the lingo do you say to someone? Do you say have a good race? You don't say break a leg. That's something.
No, don't say that.
What do you say? I just
have a good race.
Okay, have a good race.
That's about as
Angel, have a good race.
Language as it could be. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Giving you back the mic.
Yeah, perfect.